Hello friends, in the series of learning C++ programming language, in the previous session we have just discussed about classes and objects, how to create class, how to create object, then how to write member function inside class and outside class. In this session I am going to explain the next concept, that is nesting of member functions. See, class is nothing but a group of data members and member functions. Data members are nothing but characteristics that represent any attributes about that object. And member functions are nothing but the functionalities that we can do around that object. Okay, now the member functions we can nest, means what? See, a nested for loop, nesting of loop means in any loop, and inside that we can write any other loop, that nested for, nested if. These are the basic concepts in programming that you already know. Now what is this nesting of member functions exactly, that I am going to explain here. See, nesting means here one member function suppose you are writing, and inside that any other member function of the same class which is already written that you are calling, then that is the concept of nesting of member functions. See, that you have written any member function of a class that you are calling inside any other member function of a class, then that is nothing but nesting of member function. Let us see one example, then you will get better idea about this. I want to create one class. The name of class is suppose numbers. Okay. For example, first we have to write that hash include iostream. Now using namespace std. Now see, I am creating here one class number. And here there are two data members, integer a and integer b. Okay, and inside public section I am going to write member functions. Now see, this a and b are just two data members of this class, and now let us see the member functions one by one. Now the first member function that I am going to write to accept those two integers from user. Here you can write get number or read number, any name you can give here. See, the member functions we will write inside public section. Why? Because those should be accessible outside, means from main we are going to call those member functions. Okay, now the first member function is get number. Okay, and here see, get numbers means we are just accepting data from user here, and that's why there is no return type. That's why the return type will be void, and the name of the function is let get num. And here two numbers you can pass over here as an argument, or you can just accept using those cout and cin statements. Anything you can do. Here see, I am passing two values, let integer p comma integer q. Now what should be written here? A equals to p, because whatever pass, the first number will be copied inside p and the second number will get copied inside q. Getting? Means we will call this method like get num, and inside that we will pass two numbers, two integers. The first number whatever passed will be copied inside p, and the second number will get copied inside q, and those we have to assign to a and b. Okay, that's why we have written a equals to p. Always keep in mind this, whatever you want to assign, that should be on right hand side, and to which variable you want to assign, that should be on left hand side. Always keep in mind this point. And next one is b equals to q. This is just a get num. Now the next function I am going to write that will return the addition of two numbers. Okay, means these two integers. For that I am going to write one add function, add member function. How to write that? Simple void add. And here we will just display addition, like cout addition equal to a plus b, in this way. That's it. This is only the addition function. Now see, I am going to just write one method again here, that is display, and that will display both numbers as well as addition. Getting? Now how to do that? Simple. Here I am going to write the third function, that is void display. See, the return type should be void. Why? Because this display means here just we are displaying something, we are not returning anything. That's why return type is void, and again it is not required to pass anything to this display function. Okay, and that's why this parenthesis is blank. Now just in this function I am going to display the value of a and b, means those two numbers and its addition. How to do that? Simple. Cout first number colon and here A. In the same way we have to display second number. Getting? Here just we have written two statements for displaying first number and second number, and here I am going to call the function AND because already we have written the cout statement in this method. Now this display function, inside that I want to just display the addition, there we can call this function. Okay, fine. You can call any member function inside any other member function easily and without using dot operator. Always keep in mind, if you are going to call any member function inside any other member function, then don't call it using object dot, because whatever calling object means, let display function you are calling, it will be called using any object dot. That object will be considered for this add function again. Okay, that's why just call like this add. And here what will happen, this function will be called and addition will get displayed. That's it. This is just a nesting of member function, means any member function is having any other function call as its part inside its body. That is nothing but a nesting of member function. Here we are doing that nesting. That's it. This is only the part nesting of member function. Now here I am going to close that class and semicolon. Here whatever member functions I have written inside class, you can also write these definitions outside class with the help of scope resolution operator, no problem. Now here main I have to write int main. Okay, now here what we have to write, first we will create object of that class, then only we can call those methods. How to create object? The name of class is number, just write number and create object, let obj. Okay, now this obj will have internally two data members like A and B as a part of it. Okay, now first member function I am going to call, that is a getNum member function. How to call that function? Simple, obj.getNum. Now see here, two arguments we have to compulsory pass. Either those values you can accept from user, but for that you have to just declare two integer variables and inside that you can accept, or you can directly pass here values like let 15 and 25 I am passing. Okay, you can pass any integers, any two integers here. Now see, I am just calling directly display method, because display method will do everything. It will just display both the numbers as well as addition by calling this add function indirectly. Okay, we are just not directly calling that add function, but through display we are calling that add function. Getting? Now how to do that? Simple, obj.display. Automatically this whole code will get executed, means first number, second number will get displayed and add function will be called, control will come here and will display the addition. That's it. This is just, and finally we have to write that return 0 statement. That's it. This is just a program how to do nesting of member functions. Getting? Now in the next session we will see private member functions. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Thank you.